Howdy, Possum Patty here, and little Titi's here too. She's already in my lap. Let's see how this goes today. But the Tea Tuesday journal, Little Golden Book, Alice in Wonderland, Mad Hatter's Tea Party is still on my desk. There's a few pages that I'd like to work on in here. Yesterday I did a lot of work, even though it was a shorter video. I did do a lot of work, and there's a few more things I want to do to finish up yesterday's journaling. And one of the things I want to do first, okay, I'm going to paint this first. Give this a chance to dry so that I can use that. And then off camera, I'll go through the big junk box that's behind me and find the things that I wanted to put on this page over here. And there's one more thing I want to print out and maybe start another page in this journal. So come on along. Okay, I am just going to make a little room here because I'm very crowded. I've got my watercolors over here. I've got my picture, I've got my water, and my brush is underneath my journal. And I think I want to make these flowers like opera pink. Here comes little Titi, come on. I don't like when she does this though, because she tends to get her tail into the paints or glue or whatever I'm working with at the moment. See, and she likes to face that way. Oh, I gotta cut her nails today. So I'm just gonna turn around, see if she'll stay in this direction. Keep her tail away from the paint. Opera pink is just a very bright pink. Now I can make this kind of solid looking, or I can make it a little bit more watery. I like to doodle and then color or paint in on my own doodles. And if I don't feel like doodling, I can always work in a book. But it's a really good way to practice your watercolor skills. I'm not staying exactly in the lines here. And I've got such big fat lines too. The cat wants to move. Do you want to get down? But I can't have you facing the other way because you're going to get your tail in there. She's an Abyssinian, and Abyssinians don't care for too much cuddling. Usually, they're not the cuddly breed. So sometimes she won't like that I'm hanging on to her. Let's see. So let that dry a little bit before I do the middle. Maybe we'll do an orange one. This is cadmium orange, another bright color. So I'm going to paint this one side. And then I got to go through my bucket and find something. I did have a packaging from a muffin mix. And I'm wondering now if I saved it or not, but I'll go check. And then my other sister just sent me something, so I want to print that out and put that in too. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that yet. Kitty's purring. She's being good for a change. Maybe because I have my hand on her. Usually she likes to climb up into my face and jump on my shoulder and all that. And all that, she is wagging her tail though, so she's probably thinking about doing something. This is, like I described yesterday, mixed media paper, so it will take, not a soaking, but it will take water. All right, now she's looking at my face so I can't see. You get my towel here. No, you don't get in the paint. Paints are not for kitties. Paints are not for kitties. All right, now she's getting down. Well, usually I take off my big fluffy jackets when I paint and put on an old sweater or sweatshirt or something. But I didn't do that. Now I'm going to paint the little leaves there green. I discovered that I was almost out of sap green. And I do a lot of nature journaling with watercolors, so I need to buy a tube of sap green watercolor paint. I have a few other greens, but they're not the exact one I want. Although the Viridian's not too bad. Maybe I'll mix them up here a little bit. And this is not fancy watercolor painting. This is just coloring with a watercolor. I wonder if I should be using my other brush for these leaves. Going down to a number 6 because the point on my number 8 is very dull. It is a well-used brush. My flowers are nice and dry now. Painted both sides. And while I was waiting for one side to dry, I went over and started cleaning out the tub over there, which means now everything is spread out all across the floor. Yeah. And then I came back and I painted the other side. But I did find what I was looking for. Something with a muffin or the word muffin on there. These are gluten-free. Oh, look, this one has a window. This one has a window. Too big for these little pictures, though. Okay, so I think the first thing that I am going to do is to try out my new okay, where'd they go? My brand new Dollar Tree markers that were sitting right here on the desk. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that just amazing? Did I put them away? I don't think so. Yes, I did. Oh my gosh. No, that's not them. All right, stand by. They were right here. They're on the other side of the lamp that I'm using. And these are just jot markers. I've never tried these before. But my Sharpie ran out of black. They got a nice tip. And all I wanted to do is put some little seeds in the center of the flowers. Like that. That's it. I'm going to use that again, so I put it on tight, and I put it right there. Don't go away. So the thing that I was going to put on this page was this deer picture. Now, does that need something else added to it? I could just journal right there. Should I call my sisters by name or should I give them numbers? All right, I have 3 sisters. So the one after me, she'll be, what can we call her? The oldest? The oldest, the youngest, and the middle. Not counting me, because there's 3 of them. Okay, we're going to call them the oldest, the youngest, and the middle. So this is the middle sister sent me this. So dear, of course now I'm going to say her name, right? Dear and Dee's Yard, okay. Dear in Dee's Yard. And this would be, I guess, just January this year. She just sent that to me. And I'm going to leave that like that. I mean, I could have put a black border on this. I could have done a lot of things, but I think I'm just going to leave it like that because I am enjoying this page and I don't want to cover up any more of the pictures. Okay. So, ooh, I got my rings open here. Am I really this disorganized? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. All right, so this is my page from yesterday. So this is where this journaling session starts that I started yesterday, but I just want to finish up today. I had my black cherry berry tea. The sisters got together. I did a tag. I added that pocket and that background. My sister sent me this. I wanted to put that in here. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do something with this too. All right, so sister, let's see, middle sister called youngest sister. And they had this conversation. It's a family issue. And then little sister called me. And we're all discussing a family issue. And then the middle sister posted this in our little sister thread there. Sometimes talking to your sister is all the therapy you need, and sometimes you need therapy after talking to your sister. So I want to put that in there, but I want to decorate this up first. Yeah, so this was actually sent to me by this sister who sent me the deer. I'm going to put this in there just to, so I won't lose it because, you know, that's how things are going. All right. So for today, that page is done. And I'm going to close this up so I don't lose anything. And I am going to work on this page. And then if I have time, I'm going to work on this page. At the end of yesterday's video, you may have seen this kitty here. And this is Zeus, and he's sitting at the end of the table where we had our sister's luncheon. And I put not invited. He's not a very friendly cat. And sometimes his claws come out. And some people are actually afraid of him and don't like it when he's in the room, and ask my sister very politely to please put him upstairs. Because he is a large cat with long claws. Okay, I'm just going to put here not. Is this brown or black? This is black. Invited. He is not pleasant company. I think there's like 3 people in the world that he'll tolerate. And that's about it. Okay, let's put Zeus over here. I spell Zeus. Z-E-U-S. Zeus. Not invited. All right, now on this side, I'm going to put Mom, and we have to design something with muffin. Mom and the muffin. All right, let's cut this one out. Oh, here's the other pen. This is a blueberry muffin, but my sister said she's eating a mini chocolate chip muffin. And that's when she was singing the Muffin Man song. So if you missed that, you'll have to watch yesterday's video. I hear some banging at the door. It must be Stinky Winky Woos because TT's already in here. All right, so muffin. Mom singing the Muffin Man. It's hard to make an arrangement when you'll have two things, so oh, Stinky's being persistent. Okay, you can cut out the word muffin from over here. Don't want mix, just want muffin. Wow. Mr. Possum's yawning. Can you hear him? Like 3 big yawns in a row. Okay, Stinky Winky Woos is investigating the mess that I left on the floor. Muffin, muffin, muffin. How am I going to journal on here? I can journal right across here with a pen, with a white gel pen. I don't know, I just don't like the way this is here. Feels like I need something else. Put the word muffin maybe, just put the word muffin there. Like that, and I can journal right there. I do have the other one, which is, muffins. This is in brown. I kind of like the blue on there. I think I gotta keep this like that. All right, I'm going to glue this down and I will be right back. Okay, this is done and in the book. So this spread now looks like this with the table all set for Sister's luncheon. Zeus not invited. And Mom singing the Muffin Man song. And I put over here. Mom singing, oh, do you know the Muffin Man? I put some musical notes because I can't sing. Got my muffin, got Mom. The word muffin, and I got Dee's deer in the yard. Okay, there's a lot more that I need to journal about, but what I'm going to do right now is decorate this with black, I think, and then I can't find the gnome napkin. I'm sure I'll come across it as I clean up. But maybe I could decoupage this napkin that Dolores sent me for tea time with the teacups on the back. That's pretty. So I don't know how much I'll get done right now, but I think what I want to do first is round the corners. All right, what kind of design am I going to put on here? Oh my gosh. Let's see. maybe there's a tree. Just a simple black and white pattern. This is kind of like a bamboo. You just put the little things there like that. Not really, but we'll go with it. Okay, I've got 3 of my bamboo pattern going there, and what I want to make is just some like leaves. I don't know. Are those? It's like a bamboo thing here going. Pretty sad bamboo. Oh well. But see, now I have to do it on this side. I didn't like it with just a few leaves, so I added a bunch more on there. I think it looks a little better. And so this isn't going to get finished today. I'm just going to Mod Podge this down so that it can dry. And then I will add a picture to it later on the next Tea Tuesday for Sisters Cafe. Do I want that edge? Do I just want this thing here? I think I'm going to try just a bit of Jot glue and water mix. Okay, this feels like there's still another layer that has to come off. This is gonna go here. I'm not gonna put all those extra branches on this side. I wish I hadn't done that, but that's okay. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. We can put that right there. So that's about it. Older sister isn't feeling good. She stayed home from work. So we hope she gets better soon. Middle sister's watching movies on TV. What is that? Hallmark Channel. Yeah, she's watching Hallmark Channel and have eaten popcorn because today is National Popcorn Day. And let me get some glue. So the big bottle of tacky glue is back because I had that little bit at the bottom. Getting kind of dried out a little bit. Very slow moving. So I put some water in the bottle and I shook it up really well. Like I did. As soon as I said I wasn't going to add those other branches, I did add a few more. They're not exactly the same, but oops, I'm dripping. Good enough. Oh, I gotta move that. Move that, move that, move that. I hope I didn't make it too watery though. I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. There. Perfect. Okay, but if I want to put it on top of the napkin, I can't use that brush. I have this very soft brush that I use. because wet napkin will rip very easily. So I'm just gonna dab some of this on here. I'll rip that piece off in a few minutes. Oh wait, I put this down in the glue. Yes, I did. I have to put it that way. Okay. So now I've got to do my Watercolor Wednesday and my Wandering and Wondering Wednesday, some nature journaling with Possum Patti. The whole week just goes by too fast. I will leave this overnight to dry before I put it in the journal. I will put that back in the bottle. I didn't do too badly on that side. The wet napkin will rip right off, hopefully. That's kind of blocking my light. I get that out of the way. That's my little camera. Okay, so I got my cups decoupaged on there. It's gonna take a while to dry. All right, I might have to hang this up to dry. Okay, while I'm holding this, let me just say thanks for coming along today, and stay tuned for more journaling with Possum Patti. Bye-bye now.